Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever Final Review Pokemon walkthrough. In this one, we'll be playing Pokemon Fire Red, a remake of the very classic Red version game, which everyone loves. Now, unlike the original Red version game, in Fire Red, you get the opportunity to make yourself a boy or a girl. Naturally, we will choose a boy, since it's Red version. And of course, our name will be Red. Now, this one I've always been trying to figure out is what kind of grandson or grandfather, I can't remember his own grandson's nickname, his own name. Really? Do you have Alzheimer's or something? Come on here, Professor Oak. Now it's time to shrink down and get started here. Now in this one we have the Nintendo Entertainment System. But back in the original red and blue and yellow versions, we had the Super Nintendo. Over here, little hidden thing a lot of people know about now. Be able to get a potion out of there. A little one-bedroom place. Where your own mother doesn't even have a place to stay. Which is really weird. Let's talk to her and see what she has to say. Yeah, 10-year-old boy, ready to go leave work, leave the house for the first time. Let's go into the grass back here. Oh no, it's Professor Oak! So wait, you're telling me all I had to do to get a Pokemon was just enter the tall grass? I would have done that years ago if I'd known that one. Of course, here's your rival, Green, ready to snap at someone because he's getting grouchy, as always. See, what Green doesn't know is there's actually a secret game of rock, paper, scissors beforehand in order to get everything going. Now, everyone always chooses Charizard to start this game, so I am going to go different and choose Squirtle to start out my game. And I never give a nickname to my Pokemon. And of course, your rival is going to take Bulbasaur, the one Pokemon that's super effective against your own. And of course, Oak is going to try to explain to you how to battle. But yeah, people like us have known how to battle since the first Pokemon game ever came out. I often get asked why I use Tail Whip to start out the match here. I like to lower his defense because eventually it will use Growl to lower your attack. Ooh, a critical hit by Bulbasaur. Now, you should always guaranteed win this one every time, no doubt about it. And you go up a full level after you beat your rival for the first time. Now it's time to fully leave and go into the tall grass that Professor Oak wouldn't let us go into before. Oh, there's someone blocking our way. Telling us how to open up our menu, which 90% of the time we all know. Now on Route 1 there are two different Pokemon you can catch on here. A Rattata and a Pidgey. Most of the time you will see me skip over the wild Pokemon battles for you guys so you don't have to see it, or use a repel because I've already caught the Pokemon I want in the region. Now talk to this guy up here. He will give you a potion saying he works at the Pokemart, but yet you never see this guy at the Pokemart. He always just stays in Route 1 the entire time. And there's another Rattata. The only reason I'm showing you guys these first ones is that you'll see when you start out your battle on Route 1, you will be able to level up your Pokemon very quickly to begin with. As you can see, 2 battles, your starter's already at level 7. And Squirtle will learn Bubble. Will really help you when you get to Pewter City and face Brock. Now there's several things to do here in Viridian City. One thing you cannot do though is go past here, for this guy will just push you right back. Very mean, angry guy. There's a gym up there that is the 8th and final gym that no one can take you to. No one is ever in there, and nobody knows who the gym leader is, supposedly. But if you go into the Pokemart, and this guy will immediately talk to you and give you something to give to Professor Oak. And he also wants you to say hi to Professor Oak for him as well, but I've never known anyone to actually do that. And the easiest way to get back through Route 1 without running into any wild Pokemon, just hop over the ledges here on the sides. You will avoid all wild Pokemon until the very end, and that you have like 8 steps maybe. Come up and talk to Professor Oak. He will say your Pokemon is getting attached to you, but when you deliver his package, you will receive the Pokédex you see sitting on the back table back there. And you will also receive 5 Pokeballs from Professor Oak as well in order to start your journey. Me personally, I will catch the Pokemon on the route but hardly use them. On the first route, I don't pick up any of the Pokemon there for the simple fact of Rattata and Pidgey are pretty common to find, and I never use any of them in my party anyway. Me personally, Pidgey is not one of the greater flying type Pokemon used out there. Pretty weak flying type moves, as well as a very long time to level up. You get all the way to level 36 to finish. Come in here, talk to Green's sister. She will give you a town map, which really and truly no one ever uses because they know Red version of Kanto pretty well, but It's just nice to get. And here's Pidgey for the first time, where you can see catch at level 3 is a pretty low level Pokemon for what they start out with. You can catch Pidgeys at higher levels on different routes throughout the game. And occasionally on some routes you can catch a Pidgeotto, which is the evolved form of Pidgey at level 18. Like I said, I personally don't catch a Pidgey, just not really my thing. Alright, back in Viridian City. This time, I will actually heal my Pokemon. So, when I take off through the next place, we will be able to possibly challenge our rival, but I don't feel like I want to challenge him just yet. I usually wait till after the Viridian Forest to challenge him. So I will walk back through, challenge him just to train the Pokemon I catch a little bit more to help out. If you walk over to the left of Viridian City, you'll find yourself on Route 22. Over here, you can catch a Spearow, a Mankey, and a Rattata, if I remember correctly. And up through here, to your left, is the Pokemon League, and you challenge your rival for the first time, outside Professor Oak's place. Come up this way, there will be an item back here you can grab, which will be another potion. So now you have 3 potions in your bag, ready to go for you. Now your path is cleared to go by the old man, but he will stop you. And this, he will give you a Teachy TV, which will show you how to do random stuff. And then he will also try and show you how to catch Pokemon, which I believe everyone knows how to catch a Pokemon, which I'm curious to find out how he just found a random Weedle in the middle of the city ready to be caught. And we all need to go around in tall grass. Oh, he's got 1 Pokeball as well. Weedle's at full health, and of course he's going to catch it first try. Never happened for any of us any time at all. There is the Teachy TV. It'll teach you basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Now, onward to Route 2 in the Viridian Forest. I tend to stay away from the grass right here for the fact that I got no use for it. Walk through here, random people just standing around. Don't really tell you much. Besides, Viridian Forest is a natural maze, not to get lost. And a lady asks if you caught a Rattata, which is a it's not a bad Pokemon to have, especially when it evolves into Raticate. It has some pretty powerful moves, but not really a Pokemon for me. So I already have my Pokemon party planned out for how this game's going to go. And we have arrived at the Viridian Forest, and that is actually where I'll stop this very first episode to walk through. And we'll catch back up here on the next one. So I will see you on Fire Red Walkthrough Episode 2.